Short video, I'm going to respond to these questions. Do we need experts to validate our interview protocol? The interview protocol that we use for qualitative research. Alright, so based on my experience as a qualitative researcher for almost 10 years, my stance on this is that no, it is not necessary. At least this is what I learned when I was doing my PhD at the University of Nottingham, United Kingdom. I was supervised by two supervisors. They are experienced qualitative researchers, and they did not ask me to go and find experts to validate my interview protocol. What we did is that we discussed together whether I had formulated leading questions, and then we revised them because we cannot ask leading questions in the interview. And after that, my supervisors asked me to go for a pilot interview so that I know which questions are not clear enough to my participants, which questions are wrongly understood, etc. And after that, we revise the interview questions based on the feedback from the participants. The two examiners for my PhD Viva also did not ask if I had validated my interview protocol with any experts other than my own supervisors. So, when someone advised that we need at least 3 experts to validate our interview protocol, it came to my mind that this is not what I have learned and practiced as a qualitative researcher. I have no doubt that it is not necessary to get experts to validate the interview protocol, but I still search online to see what others have been practicing. And that search has brought me to this intellectual discussion on ResearchGate. A researcher from UITM has posted these questions asking which method is more suitable to validate an interview protocol, whether an expert from the research field or an expert from research design, quali, quanti, mixed method, and how many experts we need to have to validate the interview protocol. And interestingly, I found this answer from David L. Morgan, Portland State University. He responded directly to the questions posted by the UITM researcher just now. And this advice is exactly the same advice that was given to me when I was in Nottingham. Let's read this together. So it says like, if is if it is indeed if it is for qualitative, then I would seek advice from people who are familiar with the topic and the research participants. What you want to know is how would these participants feel about answering these questions. Alright, so people who are familiar with the topic can just be your own supervisors. Alright, it does not need to be any other external experts. And also he advised that we need to get feedback from research participants. So this is basically what I've been told by my two supervisors as well, that I need to go for pilot interviews. So it says like this approach is sometimes known as talking to key informants. So when I do this, I usually revise the questions after talking to the first informant and then seek advice for a second one and so on. Alright, and then it says like yeah, you can do a pilot interview and then make a revision after that. So basically exactly the same with what I have learned and with what I've been told by experts from the University of Nottingham, United Kingdom, who supervised me for my PhD studies. So back to the questions. Do we need experts to validate our interview protocol? So my stance on this is that no, it is not necessary. So I hope this helps. Thank you.